Once your fundamentals are good, here are a few exercises to add to your training routines. In the category of exercises that you can do 8 to 12 to 15 reps of and only rest for a minute is the shoulder presses of a rubber band with a squat. So you squat down like this and you press up with the elbows in like this. It's really important that you're in a squat because if you're standing up, the line of force of the rubber band goes along your arm, which is different than the feeling you have in a press, where you have to kind of press up in that direction while pushing. So 8, 12, 15 reps of this, depending on the thickness of the rubber band, with 1 minute rest. In that same category of exercises is the back to wall head taps. So hands, wrist turned out, about 1.5 feet away from the wall. You kick up. Try to keep your body straight. There will be a bit of an arch, no worries. And from there, tap the back of your head and flex shoulders off. Tap the back of your head, flex shoulders off. It's really important here that the movement is coming from the shoulders rather than anything else. And now in the category of movements where you do 4 to 5 reps, maybe even 2 reps, and rest a long time, 2 to 5 minutes. First exercise is the tuck negatives. So you climb up to the wall, the feet are kind of low here, you keep your feet tucked, you get into a tuck handstand, you bring your knees to the stomach as much as possible and go from here, tap, and then if you can, come back up, but you can also just tap and do the negative from there. You could also go into a L-sit if your flexibility allows. Another really good one, and honestly this is harder than the actual press from a strength perspective, but easier from a technique perspective, is the high tuck planche. So you fold forward, you keep your hips very high, you lean forward and you try to hold it over here, the high tuck planche. If you're very good at this, it'll be easy to press up from there, but at first the high tuck planche might feel like more of an achievable goal. And I almost forgot to say this, but for the high tuck planche, it will look probably closer to this at first, where you're going high up, compressing, switching the legs. Going high up, compressing, switching the legs. Going high up, compressing, switching the legs. As long as you can get a little bit of hang time, this will progress very fast. And the final exercise, this is presented in many ways. Press walks, toe taps, whatever you want to call it. One variation is you come up here. Obviously, if you can straighten your legs, that's way better. I can't, especially not right now, but I'll show you anyway. You can put your toes on your forearms and hang there, or you could do these press walks where you press yourself back, press yourself back, press yourself back, forward and slow yourself down, forward and slow yourself down, forward and slow yourself down.